Good morning, golfers. Welcome back to another rousing episode of Moonshot Super Golf. I am, as always, am your co-host Petra,
I'm your color commentator, Jake.
and we are going to just have a wonderful day out there. I see that our golfers all ready, raring to go, ready to hit that green.
Yeah, it's a lovely day out on the links for the Moonshot Classic, raising money for the Advocates for Trans Equality. Very
32
excited
courses lined up
to
in
see
a
Battle
random
Golf.
order,
Everyone
and I
seems to
think
be
that I'll see us.
plummeting to the earth, and we'll get this started.
Now, Jake, do you happen to have much experience in the wonderful game of golf?
Only the miniature version, the King's Tiny Game, as they call it.
That is, of course, everyone's first experience with the
Mm,
great sport of,
y-
of golf, and of course,
yes.
I myself, I don't have much experience of my own apart from being brought to a swinging cage, as they might call it.
Yeah, I think
Oh,
that's what they're called. Uh,
yeah, I do have a experience on my family side of my
ooh,
grandfather, my father, and a couple of my uncles are very large fans of the sport, which was a rather bit of a surprise considering they all had jobs.
sure.
Uh,
uh,
but yes, it is a wonderful day out there today. The dunes are apparently glistening.
they are. It's we've just completed the first hole, I think, is how we determine the stages in golf, if I'm
Colloquially, I believe hole is
yeah,
the
so we're one hole in, and, let's see, Jay is still, finishing up. Oh, there we go. Done. One hole down. Next hole in just a couple seconds. Let's see, where they drop for this one.
oh, we're headed to the Bullseye Isles. Now, what would be your approach here, Jake?
I think I would go home, personally. I got no business being on a different island, launching myself and my friends and our various and sundry golf balls,
Well,
into the ocean.
you know what they say, Jake, in the great game of golf. If you don't go up, you can't go home.
That's they always say that.
It's true.
Let's
I
see.
do vaguely recall seeing a phrase along those lines on a list of golfing terms.
Well, I've done a little bit more. I've only had about a month to prepare for this, so I have no clue about golf, honestly. Let's see. Who are we? We're kind of following a couple different people. Martin seems to have vanished and reborn. Um,
I do have eyes on Riley at the moment, who appears to be swinging with a large leg of turkey.
oh,
Unless my eyes
okay.
deceive me.
Yeah, I've noticed that some non-traditional putters in the game of battle golf compared to regular or miniature style. Um, I don't know if that gives them specific advantages. Martin's got a lead pipe. Um,
Ah, yes, I do have it on authority that that is meant to be a costume item resembling a crowbar.
I was gonna ask because the costume itself is reminiscent of Jason Todd, who I believe there was recently a poll about whether or not
Precisely.
they should kill every Jason Todd. I didn't see the whole thing,
W-
unfortunately.
Well, as
Now,
you know, Jason Todd, a great name in the great game of golf,
right, a
Jake.
master golfist and really just sort of a visionary of the sport. Um, Now this big hole right here in the middle, this is not a hole you would like to go in. Oh, bad news, Marn. And Jory
I
seems
might
to also be in the pit. I guess it's more of a pit than a hole.
now. Is it considered the green, where very much of these baobabs, as they are, have very little leafage on them as they are?
I think I think it is still technically the green. Oh, Martin there using a slingshot. I guess foreign objects are at least allowed, if not encouraged, in battle golf.
Hmm.
Do we wanna
Appear.
run? Do we wanna see what the players on the field are talking about?
Yes, I was going to say we seem to be appearing some difficulty in this hole here. So why don't we cut to the game?
Yeah, let's see how they're faring down there on the field.
All right. Can I ice you from here? Oh no, that's a waste
No,
of an ice.
the range on the ice is like really bad.
I haven't played since that was even in it. I haven't played since that was introduced. This is
Oh,
all
that
new to
means
me.
you haven't played with the rocket clubs either.
Yeah.
All right. I don't know where we are and coming back to us.
Yeah, I'm not sure how we how we
How we
signal that, Jake.
do that. I honestly, I just hope everyone's having a great time.
Not bad, not bad,
now,
not bad, not bad.
Petra,
not bad,
maybe
not bad.
you can see a
I haven't
little
heard you say a
differently. Do
word
each of the golf
until
balls
then.
Listen,
also
that's how it
seem
goes
to be
here on the
different
range.
types of balls?
No way to see this coming.
They do seem to be. Whether or not that is a
my
cosmetic
ball knocked
choice,
me
I'm
out
not
on the
sure.
fucking
Although as they do all seem to explode the same upon reaching their home.
That's true because Martin has, I believe, an 8
Completely off my
ball.
game. I was doing fine.
I'm not sure. I'm
And
so
then
sorry. I
stopped
don't know who
scoring,
Alexander
and I was
Slamilton
me,
is
and now
off
I
the
can't
top
get
of
the
my head.
ball in the hole.
But they had some sort of invisible explosive there.
Our fifth president, Jake.
Oh, sure. Yes. How could I forget?
Just knock mine in.
That's
whatever.
Riley.
I
Okay,
don't
good
if
to
I
know.
can, homie. You gotta make your own bed.
Yeah, I think
You gotta make
I
your
think
own
the
bed.
balls
You can't
blowing
make
up the
your
second they
brains
enter the
hospital
hole
corners. Hospital
is
corners, motherfucker, make your own bed.
an interesting choice on the part of the game makers, because
Playing stuff.
it lets
I
everyone know
think
that
it
you
was
did it,
getting all
that
of
you
our
did better than
pieces
everyone
up
else here.
before
It does,
Millionaire.
in fact, allow you to assert dominance as well, pushing others' balls away from the hole.
Now here we go. This is the third. This is the hole 4, and
That's
this
pretty
seems to be
good.
a very slightly more traditional golf
I'm gonna have
pitch
to
to me.
watch this back later so I can hear
I don't see any
what
random
you're
dunes or giant pits yet.
Not just yet, Jake, but it's only a matter of time before we encounter some matter of obstacle.
The giant mushrooms make me uncomfortable, quite frankly. But
I'm not sure if that came across, Jake. That howl of pain that roared out across the the speakers.
Oh, really good. I think you need to have it be
Something appears to be happening as we pass underneath this underpass here. Why don't we make like Donkey Kong and take it to the bridge?
What that means? Wow, these rocket clubs really are
I
rocket
was
clubs.
just sort of imagining what if Andrew was reading that Ernest Cline poem to us right now.
Yeah. Motherfucker.
oh, a gun, a real gun, just used on
That-
Riley,
Right.
shot with a
That-
What if
gun.
we got Jeff?
Cannot be tournament legal, can it, Jake?
No, you would think that, Petra, but in battle golf, the only rule is you gotta take it to the hole.
That is true. Although what hole? No, never specified, is it?
Not yet, and we got a lot of people right here at the hole, jockeying for position, trying to assert dominance. We've got two people so far seem to have succeeded.
Oh, down goes Theo. Down goes Riley into the hole.
Oh, Jory also in, and Marn. The ice gun, an interesting addition to the sport, from back in '52, as we all
Yes, well,
remember.
You know what they say, Jake. Neither rain nor shine will keep us from that hole.
Absolutely, Petra. All right, moving on to Long Beach. Not the one you're thinking of, though. A different,
Oh, yes.
discreet Long
I
Beach.
do happen to have some family out there. Wonderful place.
Mostly I know about it from Tony Hawk Pro Skater more than anything. I do like the opening salvo of the new hole, just launching bombs, just absolutely driving as far as you can, whether they go into the dirt or the green, does not matter. Someone's gonna pick up a gun and shoot you with it, so just play, you know?
It's true. I remember 7 years ago we lost Tiger Woods that same way.
R.I.P. and peace. Tiger Woods, Morning till we join you.
Unless there's been some kind of, I don't know what the reaction
I don't
was.
think he's great. Petra, let me be clear. I
Oh,
don't think
really?
he's great from what I understand. I don't know. I don't keep up.
That's a shame then. That is the
keep up
only
with the
golf name
golf.
I know.
Well, you got me there. I also can't think of a second. But that's regular golf, and this is battle golf. And the only names you need to know are Marn, Riley, Theo, Jay, and very possibly somebody else, but my thing cuts off. The Discord cuts off. Jory was also
Jake,
there.
Jake, tell me, have we happened to have any sort of insight on the the insiders of the game who've been dropping those briefcases across the field?
I was wondering that myself. I think it's sort of Hunger Game rules in that they're playing to the people watching who can, on their cellular device or computer, right now, click on that donate link and donate to the Advocates for Trans Equality, and
That's
that
right.
may or may not drop a briefcase onto the field that has a gun or a new cool bat or ice gun to help.
Or I believe an orbital laser or some kind of tactical nuke that landed on the field just a moment ago.
That's that might be a little much a little rich for my blood. The tactical nuke on the field doesn't seem terribly sporting.
Not since the days of 1706, Jake.
Now we are on some sort of downhill, big hill. How about we go? I'm hearing some mirth down on the field. Seems like they're getting along
Yes.
more than they were in the last couple holes. How about we send it down to the field to see how our players are doing?
Great idea, Jake.
Too hard. Like Jory's not.
The
bringing
answer's
that energy
no.
Right now.
I know the
can't hit
answer's
them with
no.
that energy yet. Like we have hit opponents' balls turned off. If we had that turned on, then I'd be asking you that question because I know who you are in this world.
Bye, Jay.
Oh, okay.
Gosh,
okay.
I hope.
Oh.
Gosh, I hope everyone heard Riley say that. Their lips to God's ears. None of them will see the gates of heaven for the crimes committed today in Battle Golf.
Common verbiage out on the green, as I understand it, Jake.
Yeah. Oh, yes. I also, I do appreciate Jay, at least unknowingly telling us all that no one can hit the other opponent's balls, which seems like one too many variables maybe for the game makers today.
Yes. I do understand that that particular feature has been turned off for this day of golf. Thankfully, we will not be have any sort of interceptions that we have to manage.
I feel like we would probably be maybe on hole 2, maybe 3 by now if they could hit the other opponent's balls into the river or the various and sundry pits.
Now it seems Amar's going to have to be careful to not lose her ball in that drink.
Oh. Just gently knocking the egg up.
Now, Jake, I have to ask you, have you ever seen the inside of a golf ball?
I feel like I have heard of the inside of a golf ball, but I don't know if I've ever actually seen with my own eyes.
Old rotted paper, Jake, is the best definition I could possibly give.
Huh. Interesting. Who do you think decided that?
Well, as I understand it, the designers were on board the SS Titanic, and we will never understand the truth of that matter.
Well, their secrets are down at the bottom of the ocean. Oh boy, the tactical nukes. Surprising, shocking, really, to see.
I could feel the shockwaves from here, Jake.
Do you worry about the nuclear fallout affecting the players' games on the pitch?
Judging by the color of their skin, they've long given up on that worry, Jake.
Sort of a fallout situation where it is too late to worry about any of that now.
Indeed. In fact, the number one reason I have not left this reporting studio is for worry of the fallout myself.
Same.
That and secondary fear is that we have been locked in.
I haven't tested it yet, and mostly because I don't want to know. I don't want to know for sure, but it's safe in here, in the bunker, in the recording bunker, in the booth, and that's all I need to know. Have a good time.
Oh, Pierce Susan has achieved a crown status here, and I'm not sure if that is granted by the game or is that is simply an aesthetic that you can purchase.
I believe Riley got that hole in one. Not hole in one, the hole in first in hole, I guess is.
Oh yes, of course. Let's take it down to the field real quick just to see where people are at with this final moments of this hole.
There's blood in my heart, genuinely. I have to beat
Well,
everybody.
That's what blood is supposed to be, you dipshit.
Yeah.
This is
Yeah.
true.
Classically, that's where the blood is supposed to
You
be.
heard it from Riley.
Oh, I love this one.
Over the hill. Ooh,
That's why.
an
That's
ice,
why
an ice
Loretta cooks
biome,
Ronnie
an
that
ice world.
steak
Oh.
there to
Not
give
much
him-
experience
give him
here
blood
in
strength for his blood or
winter
whatever.
biome
Riley,
golfing here,
you
Jake. Do you
the
have
wolf in you.
Yeah, you've got.
I know
wolf.
both of us are
We
from
we are
snowier
6 wolves
climates.
who have all sought
Not
each
so
other
sure if
out,
that's the
and
kind of
now
thing
we're
you do
doing
out
wolf
here.
stuff.
I think
Riley, that wasn't
in standard golf, you probably wouldn't want to, since the balls are all white and I guess filled with rotting paper, which doesn't do great in the snow either. But here in Battle Golf, they all have various colors of explosive balls to knock around, so it might be a little bit easier.
That is an excellent point. A wonderful aurora borealis, by the way, tonight. I do believe I introduced this 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 event as taking place in the morning. I am happy to be proven wrong.
Well, here in Battle Golf worlds, time is fickle and mercurial, and all that matters, again, is taking it to the hole.
And you can take that to the bank, Jake. Oh, I'm hearing some more gunfire going on down there, Jake. Do we
Yeah,
have
there is.
eyes on who's firing them?
I don't currently. It wasn't Riley. It's not Marn. Now the air horn. One of the worst things to happen to professional wrestling. But in golf, it's an underutilized tactic to blow an air horn real loud when your opponents are trying to golf. How do you feel about it?
Well, as I understand it, Jake, the addition of air horns has been was the initial nail in the coffin of the quiet life of golf, the homebody life of golf, as you might call it.
Yeah.
In my own personal experience, I personally have bionic ears in order to survive that now. I did recently, both of my ears were previously ruptured by that exact thing.
Ah. During a sport? During Battle Golf, or
during my court mandated stint in Battle Golf,
right, yes. Our really it's our duty more than anything to play Battle Golf according to, Battle Golf rules.
Of course.
The vocal stim is real.
Oh, we're having some colorful language down there in the field.
Everyone imitates it.
I've noticed, and I don't know if this is coming across to our
everyone
viewers at
says
home,
it
but I
in,
have
like, friendly
noticed that
solidarity.
Riley has gotten a touch quiet because I think they really, really want to win.
Yes, that is true. I did notice during the previous
Susan,
event
my good friend.
commentary that there's
What,
been
it's
some
not
difficulty
illegal?
winning
A
in
girl
various
can't ice
events across this this entire weekend.
Women can
Frustrating,
do anything.
and if you can't win at Battle Golf, what's even the point?
There you go, Susan.
Oh my god.
Well, at this moment, Jake, not one thing.
Let's see, do I make it?
All right, well, we're gonna see if Riley is in fact going to beat everyone to the hole. Why don't we take it down to the field?
I really
Oh!
think
Hey.
it would be funny to play interstitial battle golf and see how long we could stay in character without making
Sure.
vivid and detailed threats against each other as real.
I'm zen now. My story arc is complete. My story arc is complete. My story arc is complete.
Uh-huh. How do you feel now?
They seems to be having their own sort of shonen anime protagonist moment down there.
Hold on.
Thank you for explaining. I was starting to wonder
I'm
if
gonna
they were
call-
speaking
I'm
in
gonna call my
tongues.
friend
Yeah,
Kieran,
it's
who I
a
do
they have
recently. And then Kieran comes up.
circled back
And then
around.
I switch
You
to
know,
Kieran
they
and say something that I don't
with
wanna say.
Battle Golf, it's all about knowing when to give up. And fortunately for all of these players, it's not now, because we still have
Jake.
quite a bit of Battle Golf left on the field.
Jake, in golf, you can give up on life, but you cannot give up on that hole.
So true, Petra.
The beautiful gauntlets.
The gauntlet. Now this is a new one, just added today. Had the boys in the lab whip this one up. So no one's seen the gauntlet yet in the whole world. This is a world premiere of this field.
Yes, as I understand it, engineered off the skin of a moldy watermelon.
Hmm.
Not sure what the relevance is to that commentary. It was just handed to me.
You've got to grow the green somewhere, and where better than a moldy watermelon?
Is what he says in that PSA, and I think that's something we need to be saying to each other on a semi-regular basis.
Ooh,
Oh, I think we're about to see the smite of God coming down on Riley.
let's take it to the field. Let's see where.
Oh,
Oh, right.
I am going to kill everybody. I was on a tear. I had it. No.
Oh hey, Susan, how you doing?
Once
over here?
again, Riley Hopkins bursting into the studio.
Nice.
Pee.
We
Let's see where we're.
Ooh, a little second
We're
place for
going.
me for once. A little treat.
I just
Thanks
thought
to
that's
Riley
the same-
Hopkins'
that's our
rage.
Oh, I see. We've come a long way from the first hole, Jake.
Indeed.
Any insight? Anything you've learned today as part of the sport? As Riley has a meltdown.
The big thing I've learned is that there are no guarantees in battle golf. No matter how good you're doing, you are just one dip in the drink away from losing your absolute marbles. Oh, another unfortunate tanking of a hit for Riley.
Any chance? I realize this is a long shot, Jake, but have you ever experienced being struck by a golf club?
Golf club? No. Golf heart? Yes.
I would love to hear more about this.
There's the. I think most men of a certain age wanted to do a jackass stunt of some kind, and sometimes one of your friends has a golf cart, and you run into each other. Not fast, but enough to know that you got hit by a golf cart.
Enough to deliver a message, you might say.
Enough to deliver a message. That message is leave it to the professionals. Jake, get in the booth. You don't belong on the field.
Perhaps you belong in the booth here with us. And if you believe that to be the case, make sure to drop a dono over on the Moonshot donation for trans rights.
Yes, advocates for trans equality. What we're raising money for here today, all weekend for Moontropolis. Now, Petra, you've been on at least one other segment this weekend. Am I?
I believe I'm on a count of 3 different events other than this one, Jake.
Oh, nice! Congratulations. How many times were shot with ice guns in the other events that you were part of?
Well, in a literal sense, I believe 0, Jake. But in a figurative sense, my experience on Jeff Stormer's Totally Normal, trivia night, I believe I experienced precisely what that feels like.
I caught a tiny bit of it. Wouldn't wish that on anybody, Petra.
Your sympathy is a soothing balm on my skin, Jake.
My condolences. Sorry they're so late. Let's go ahead and check in at the start of this hole. See how some of the others are doing. We know Riley's doing bad from what I can tell. Let's tune in on somebody else.
What was it that you were like
I
yelling
can't believe
at
that
Chris
landed!
over Mario Party about filling like a sock with soap?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna
Yeah.
Suck with soap.
be you with it. I think about that a lot.
Yeah.
I'm going to kill you.
Well, I said let's check in with somebody else, but Riley,
Oh, you can freeze the water.
angrier
That's
than
really
God,
good to know.
it turns out, and ready to go to prison forever for their crime
Jake?
tonight.
Jake, this is Riley's field, whether they know it or not.
That's very true. I'm just not noticing some of the extra sort of transportation methods. You get some spring boots. There's a lot of not necessarily telepads, but launch pads. Any particular that struck you that I maybe haven't seen?
Well, I mean, as we mentioned before, the ice encasing gun is quite a striker.
Mm.
Although, I do believe I heard mention of a sock filled with bars of soap. I don't believe that's tournament legal, even in this game, Jake.
That is, yeah, there, a lot of things are orbital nukes, ice guns, real guns that shoot real bullets. Totally fine.
As far as we know.
As far as we know, I believe a shotgun. Maybe it's rock salt. I don't know. I haven't seen it up close. Again, I don't go on the field. That's not my business.
Clouds of microscopic golf balls, I believe, Jake.
Yes, of course. But sock filled with bar of soap, I believe, is the one thing that they will not let you do down there.
Some things are too esoteric, even for the great game of golf.
Indeed. Now,
Oh.
moving on to patches, it seems like we're sort of circling back to the meta of some of the earlier holes where it was mostly desert and just a little bit of golf town in between them.
Yes, indeed. We are now departing from the lush farmland of, I believe, the Gauntlet, or was that the one before that?
Gauntlet was island adjacent, I believe. Honestly, it's a little hard to keep track. They move so frantically. The one thing I do love about battle golf, as opposed to miniature or regulation size golf, is the speed at which it moves. No one's taking their time. No one's happily trotting along. They got business to take care of in battle golf, and I appreciate the ambition.
Well, Jake, it takes a heart of steel to play this game. That's why they call it Super Battle Golf, I believe.
True. Battle golf, the predecessor of Super Battle Golf, as we all know, which was introduced to us in America in 1997, but other parts of the world had it as early as 1986. So,
and as we know, introduced in the States in 1997 and quickly outlawed in 1998.
Immediately outlawed, and then 2003, Super Battle Golf started. The seeds were planted for them for Super Battle Golf. It took quite a bit of time for those seeds to get watered. Nuclear fallout had to occur. We had to learn how to grow a golf green on the backs of watermelons. But once we perfected that technology, here we are, Super Battle Golfing all up and down the links.
Oh, we're looking. Not sure what happened to the ball in that explosion. It could be long gone.
Now, Petra, I don't know if you've been able to ascertain better than I have, but when a ball goes in the hole and explodes, it does knock everything backwards.
Correct.
So the two that just went in, did one of them explode the other in or out? Oh, I guess they both went in.
It could be in a photo finish that the two were able to both enter at the same time, Jake. A controversial move, if ever there was one in the game of golf.
2 balls in one hole. We will have to review the footage later, but that's not for us to determine right now.
Now let's take a look. I'm jumping between multiple feeds here. I've got on one screen I've got Marn, and the other I have Riley. Let's check in on what's going down in the field.
Martin seems to be hugging the coast. Interesting strategy. Riley has a giant. Oh, had the ice gun.
Oh, taking one big swing, as I said. Can't. You got to go up to go out.
So true, so true. The Shallows arena that we're in presents a much different obstacle, as it were, than a lot of the other ones, in that you'll drown. You'll straight up drown in here if you go into that water.
Is that a known fact, Jake?
Yeah, you drown, you get deconstituted at the molecular level and put back somewhere else that is disadvantageous to you, as we've seen a few times.
Well, as we know, the artificial water that we replace our oceans with after global warming That must be an after effect that I had not heretofore heard of.
That's the number one reason that they discontinued Pepsi Crystal is because if you drank too much of it, you got discombobulated. And now the oceans, as we all know, 78% Pepsi Crystal by volume. So
That is very true, Jake.
hope seeing the effects of a nuclear bomb and not necessarily the actual hit.
Oh,
I don't know if anyone else heard that. Let me just repeat what Riley Hopkins just said. I would shoot any one of you right now in the game of Super Battle Golf.
I do believe that
You
Riley
piece of
Hopkins
shit.
was quoting at that moment, Jake.
Oh,
Yes, therefore it is a legal
Totally legal?
statement in this. Yes, if you are quoting, it is
Yeah.
not considered a threat in this.
and as we all
context.
know, podcasts and Twitch streams are not admissible in court.
Extremely true, Jake.
And honestly, thank God.
I believe a lot of people would be in a lot of trouble, Jake.
All right, moving on to hole 15, the jungle. I feel like as at this point, our competitors have gone a kind
Oh.
of feral.
I believe I'm not sure how literal that is, Jake. I believe I do hear a dog out in the field.
I do, and Petra, I don't personally know if that is one of our competitors or a real dog. I have no choice but to assume that one of our competitors has turned to their more animal instincts in the pursuit of Super Battle Golf supremacy.
Hard to say, Jake. Hard to say, especially after the small yappy dog accords of Aunt 4. It's hard to know exactly where those sounds may be coming from.
And legally, we are not allowed to investigate as per the little yappy dog accords.
We are also locked in this studio. I will remind you, Jake.
Absolutely trapped in here to prevent ourselves from being doused in the permanent nuclear. I would say fallout, but at this point, that's just how it is. So is it really fallout at that point? It's just the nuclear outside that we are protected from in this booth so that we may commentate Super Battle Golf from here until the heat death of the universe.
Really makes you think, Jake.
Truly does. Oh, we've got Riley upside down in an ice block. They cannot be too happy about that. Theo shooting right between their legs. And a nuclear bomb. Jumping over to Marn, bringing up the rear, taking their time. You know, a different strategy. Just taking your time. You may not win the actual game of Super Battle Golf, but you won't be blown up by a nuclear weapon, and that's important in some way.
I'm not sure that's a guarantee, Jake.
You got me there, Petra.
Oh, we're having a bit of difficulty down there in the field. Why don't we step down there, try and get some context?
Marn!
Nice job, buzzer beater.
Marn,
There we go.
Lock in.
Marn, I appreciate you settling nicely place for me there, just nesting right in there, kind of creating a stopgap that's like impossible to penetrate. Like I feel like you're basically building like solid
Treasure
ground for me to
Island,
stand
Jake.
on,
I
so
believe
appreciate
you
your
are
help.
a fan of this place.
I am a huge fan. Treasure Island, where Captain Flint was gunned down by. Oh no, that's not true. But I also don't want to spoil the end of Black Sails, so I'll just say, watch Black Sails. I think it's still on Tubi.
Black Sails, I believe, one of the greatest golfing stories ever told. Personally,
Genuinely, yes. Greatest maybe of all stories, and certainly the best golfing story. I would love for someone to prove that it's not.
on a legal standard, we did learn this in school, Jake.
Yes, in Super Battle Golf Academy, which we all had to go to after the first Super Battle Golf game that destroyed most of the habitable parts of the world.
Oh, we're having some difficulties
It's
out there, Jake.
It's a race to the hole. It's just a straightaway. I'd love to get down on the field, hear what some of our competitors are talking.
Swearing at each other again.
Yeah.
Really good.
I'm so glad I suggested this. It's such a good idea. Thank you.
I don't want
Yeah, it's like
anybody to
Mila
be
said
winning,
last
but if
night.
someone has to.
It is excellent to have context,
This
Jacob.
is the
Who
game
is winning
where,
this
uh,
confusing
Yes,
game?
honestly, every time the scoreboard pops up, I doubt its truthfulness. I can't imagine that it's telling you the truth. The scoreboard, of course, is extraterrestrial entity that we have no control over or contact with outside of when it pops up right now.
Golf is born of lies, Jake, but such is life.
That is true. We are all, to quote Jean-Paul Sartre, we are all born by accident, stay alive out of cowardice, and die alone.
Did he say that?
Yes, he did.
Colorful fella.
I believe I'm getting the death part wrong, but I'm not very wrong. The spirit of Jean-Paul Sartre permeates Super Battle Golf. Of course, one of the great existentialists, as we all know.
As we all know, again, mandated in school.
Yes, in Super Battle Golf School. Once again, I would love to direct everyone's attention to the charity that we are raising money for today. Advocates for Trans Equality. If you head on over to moonshotpods.com/donate, you can get some donos in and help support a great cause. A lot of
Now
excitement
that
on
was
the
interesting.
a lot of excitement on the field, and I cannot tell why.
Under my feet.
Martin got an
That was a
eagle.
blind
Oh,
shot.
I believe that's
Around
in
under my
2
feet.
hits.
Oh,
Yeah.
man,
Right, wonderful. As close
I
as
have
we're
to
going to
go
get, as
so
we've seen, to
far
a
to get
home and
out
run
of
this
here.
game, I think.
That is true. I would
Hey,
I would
I'm
love
really
to get a
afraid
home
to
and
get out
run.
here and measure
Say that.
the velocity.
I would love to see a the last home and run 2017 by Battle Golf, at the time reigning king Sauce Leduc. But boy, if we could pull one off here.
Now, Jake, I have to ask you, what would your approach be here in a situation where, at a crowded hole, where everybody is vying for the first position here?
I think a lot of it comes down to how precise you are, which the game of Super Battle Golf doesn't always allow you to be in those tense situations. So whoever can keep the coolest head, I feel like, has the edge. That said, you also, if you have a gun, you probably have the edge.
As true as it is in most situations, Jake.
Mm-hmm. Indeed.
Now, I did happen to have a quick glimpse of Theo's tee off there. Seemed to have a flaming a club that seemed to set his ball ablaze.
That I have to imagine is tournament legal, or else it would not be down on the pitch. But haven't seen a ton of that this game.
Oh, now I do believe. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I do believe that there was some commentary down on the green about our own commentary. Should we cut down to the field to see what what
I would
smack's
love to
being
get a
talked?
recursive commentary if we could run down to the field on the commentary on the commentary.
Every time Riley gets mad because they're in second and not first,
I'm gonna
I
gaslight
breathe a little
someone into
easier because that's
hating
just
you.
the way the world is. Didn't mean to use the rocket club there. I'm gonna be in sixth again, but that just means that my life is stable. My
I got
soul is anchored securely within.
Now that's a good point from Jay. If you are dead last
fucking
every
the
time, you
cushioning
know
of my
exactly where you
chakras,
stand.
and all is well.
terms of
That's
Super Battle
extremely
Golf.
true. If I can't be the best, I sure as hell can be the worst, Jake.
That's true. Nobody remembers the fourth best Super Battle Golfer.
That's very true.
Oh, a lot of See, it never feels good to get to hit the ball, get it just barely there, and make you do that embarrassing walk of shame 5 feet just to touch it back in.
I'm grinding my teeth as we speak, Jake. I'm seeing a lot of victory dances there out in the green. I have to wonder, do you have a preferred victory dance that you would do in this situation?
Well, I've never won, so I don't know. I don't know what my victory dance would be, because as we all know, you don't learn your victory dance until it is beamed to you by the scoreboard when you get your first win.
Oh, is that a fact?
Yeah, that's how it works down on the field. And I've never won. And in fact, I was asked to leave for being so bad at Super Battle Golf. Quote, everyone is kind of embarrassed.
I have to hope that they were gentle with you, Jake.
Never. In Super Battle Golf, gentle never comes up.
Oh, is that how you found your way here to the studio?
You know, when God closes a door, he opens a window.
When God closes a hole.
When God closes a hole, he opens a bunker, as we always say.
Well, as I can't speak much for myself as far as the names of dances. I have heard quite a bit about skanking. That's a dance, right?
Skanking is the traditional dance of ska.
Never been, Jake.
Ska, well, it's a musical genre.
Faraway country? Oh, yes, okay.
Yep. It's from the country of ska, named after the country that was founded in. Martin appears to have hit herself with the golf club.
Oh, that's gotta hurt.
I don't know if I've caught too much of that. Interesting tactic.
I had eyes on Riley at the moment. Did Martin happen to get any air on that swing?
Oh, big air.
Oh,
Hearing a lot of scuttlebutt on the field. Riley getting a pretty good hit in the hole.
Bam.
Let's jump on down to the field.
The Zen as the rocket collides with your friend's head.
Sorry, Dory, accident.
And that's a
I haven't been
ferment,
checking
and that
the
affirmative
stream
really matters.
too much. I'm very focused on my job here, Super Battle Golf color commentator. I did poke on over to the Twitch stream. Yes, Tanner, a Sartre pull. You are never more than 5 feet away from me thinking about Jean-Paul Sartre, which is a thing no one has ever wondered about me before.
Appreciate you putting the legwork in, Jake, and reading out to the listeners.
Mm-hmm.
I, as a matter of fact, cannot reach out to Twitch on a legal matter.
Well, in the interest of maintaining your clemency, I suppose I won't push any further. Let's jump to the field so we can get this clutch Friends commentary.
That's can it be so real? That happened to me in real life.
Trying not to become her mother, that she became her father instead.
Oh, a common experience, Jake.
That's going to be a rough one for me.
Wow!
Oh, wow. Whoa, front row seat to the nuclear explosion for that one.
Ooh, that is going to hurt in the morning.
Okay.
Who was the
These are
victim of
just,
that
you know,
one?
life sends
Mr.
challenges
Adams
in
are
our
really
way.
left
Diet.
scattered amongst the
We need to
fallout.
keep our calm, keep our
Other
cool.
competitors are breathing in their fallen
Okay,
comrade.
Everything's fine. This is all.
If you didn't see a face of who was underneath that blast, then you might as well not have known him, Jake.
That's true. Super Battle Golf has no memories, as we all know.
No memories, no mercy. Oh. Since we having a foot race to the hole, Jake.
It's always the fevered run to the hole once you get in sight is my favorite part of any hole. Riley crushing it, absolutely nailing it with the chip in.
Landing with that birdie.
Despite Jay's attempts at killing Riley in the game for real.
I do believe, Jake, that the winner of this tournament has the has the authority to kill whichever other player they please.
As is tradition, yes. The Moonshot Classic always ends in one winner determining the rest of the lives, really, of the other 5.
When you think about it in a butterfly effect sort of way.
Jory's out to a quick start, followed by Theo and Susan. Susan's got a little crown. Have to imagine.
Yes, I
she's
believe
winning.
Susan has maintained her lead.
All right. Again, the score is not determined by us or by the game, but by the extraterrestrial overlords. That is the scoreboard, and we have no say over that. But Susan seems to be appeasing them, and what more can we ask for?
The scoreboard is really more of a cosmic prank, Jake.
Truer words, Petra. True words. Martin's in the drink. Oh, Riley taking a cheap shot at Martin on the way to
hate
their
to see it.
ball.
I did happen to see a comment up in the upper right corner, Jake, that Susan was dominating Theo. Not sure what context that's meant to be taken in.
Not our business.
Who as it ever was, Jake.
Let's jump. Let's go down to the field. See what the players are saying down there.
Great idea.
Here's the thing. I know this about you, unfortunately.
Ah.
No! I know I can do this. I did it in practice.
Riley, I think that's really profound, and I really appreciate, you know, the way you're kind of opening yourself up with that way of thinking.
There we
Yeah,
go.
You're welcome.
And
You're
of course,
welcome.
we
I'm just
are
giving
all
you
going to
an
team up so
instance
that
of-
Riley doesn't win.
Late
Oh.
Whoever did that in a way that has never been invented before. I'm going to invent a new way to enact
Susan
death,
is in first.
and that's how we're all gonna find our way
Holding
through
strong.
this.
Riley is coming up on a tail though.
Failed successfully.
Coming up fast.
That's right, and you know,
Now-
sometimes
Pa-
like life.
I have
gives you
to
a little and
assume
takes a
not as
little
fast
away.
as they might like.
As if the screams are any indication, certainly not. And there's Marn. Let's. Moving on to the Cove. Not sure exactly.
Possibly the most normal course we've seen so far, Jake.
It seems a little too normal, and I wonder if that is to trick the competitors, or if that's just
Or to trick us.
or to trick us. We also, in a way, are playing Super Battle Golf, stuck here in the bunker, but on a much more psychological level.
I haven't slept in weeks, Jake.
All right, we got the 10-minute countdown.
Yep, Voice
so
of God chiming in, letting us know we have 10 minutes remaining.
I have to imagine that the competitors are going to start acting like rats trapped in a hot bucket, trying to get to the hole. Sportsmanship
The-
is gone, is out.
The walls are closing in. It is lucky that after being shot or struck by a golf club, a player need only throw a short tantrum on the ground to recover.
Oh, just a little huffiness before getting right back up. Again, the world's best and only doctors will be checking all of them out right after the game,
Provided they live.
provided the winner deems them worthy to continue living.
Oh, was that our first glimpse of the golf court, Jake?
I think so. Little late for the golf cart, but you love to see it. Now, these little angry cameras that we have, we haven't really talked about them a ton yet. Uh,
Yes. I
do
believe
they-
hold the player's souls, Jake.
They do hold the player's soul, and they hold them accountable to play the best game of Super Battle Golf they can, because everyone's watching them.
Well, we do need to keep a close eye on geopolitics, Jake.
Mm. Now everyone seems to be dancing in Riley's face. I wonder how they feel about that. Ooh,
Can't be good, Jake.
not
Cannot
great.
be
That
good.
the gap between Susan and Riley is widening every hole.
I think we're getting some important insight on the field, Jake. Why don't we step down for a minute?
Or dubstep style and just go bwam bwam. Oh, Riley is emulating the seagulls from Finding Nemo.
Hey,
Piss your pants.
See,
At this point, it's mostly silly desperation, propelling all of our competitors forwards, trying to get their balls in the hole before anyone else does.
Fueled by pure delirium, Jake. It's true.
It's true. Delirium and Crystal Pepsi.
Well, they don't have much of a choice in that matter, Jake.
It is the only thing we have to drink, and if you drink too much of it, it will disassemble you at the atomic level. So you got to be really precise. Riley's ball getting
Oh.
away from them. Ooh, you hate to see it.
Oh, down. I've heard
tucked up in a
sand
rock's
trap
butt
if you ever
crack.
saw one.
Oh no. Right. Oh, the ball, like Sisyphus, the ball is rolling back down on Riley.
Oh, okay. Looks like we've made a recovery for Riley.
All right. I believe I'm not 100% sure. I believe it was Theo's ball that fell down after Riley. Marn is on the other side, it seems like. And
A perilous hole coming to a close.
very close. There we go. Jory seems to have lost the ball. There it is. Okay. Just gentle taps in. Oh.
Oh.
Throw in the hole for does not finish.
I do not believe that counts on the score, Jake.
That's you hate to see it. The underpass. Now this I hear it's easier to get through this than for a rich man to get into heaven.
Oh, looks like that was the final hole, Jake.
Oh.
It looks like maybe we should tally the scores and leave our players to their fates.
Yeah, do we want to throw to the players? We still have a minute or so left. Do we want to throw to the players, see how they're feeling post Super Battle Golf?
I believe it.
Control. Hit
Just control for dive, and then
Let's
just
throw
stay
the
there.
players.
Just hold it.
Riley, join.
Oh,
Riley,
to the
join us in
players.
Love-
Riley.
Riley, join us in Love World.
Riley, join us in
Yes,
Kindness
yes,
Dimension.
Love World forever.
Riley,
Now.
find, Theo, find joy
What
within
did
your
I do
heart.
except
Find,
shoot you in the head multiple times?
find the boundary between anger and love and choose your side accordingly, Theo. You don't need to be over there. The boundary's right there. You can cross it at any
It seems
time.
that they are
Theo,
choosing
it's
to
not
love
too late
instead
for
of
you. It's
to
not
hate
too
or
late.
play.
No, Theo.
Except for Riley, the usual
Well, all right.
the
Can't be
bad
enjoying
boy
it.
of
Understandable.
Battle Golf.
We could have had Love World
Truly the bad boy
forever.
of Battle Golf.
I
Do we want to
prefer
just
victory.
you want us to take the stream out then?
Uh-huh.
I
Well, we
believe,
could- we could
yeah, I
drop
think
it all
that
back
is the
to
end
you
of
if you'd like.
today's event, and I think that one's gonna call it for us. Can you give us one final word from our sponsors, Crystal Pepsi
Yeah, I
and
completed my Jason Todd look.
Advocates for Trans
Nice.
Equality?
Absolutely. Thank you to Crystal Pepsi, our sponsor, for being the only liquid we are legally allowed to drink in the Super Battle Golf hellscape that we all live in, and to the Advocates for Trans Equality for being a great charity that you can donate to at the link provided right here, moonshotpods.com/donate. And that'll do it for us. Petra, thanks for joining me in the booth that we are trapped in forever.
I'll see you tomorrow, Jake.